Rosewood Abbey is a carved in Brindlewood TTRPG written by Kalum from the Rollistas. The game describes itself as a monastic role-playing game about upholding the truth no matter the consequences. Inspired by Umberto Eco's novel The Name of the Rose, Rosewood Abbey has the player characters take on the roles of medieval monastic friars who investigate mysteries. These mysteries seem to have supernatural or divine causes, but the friars know that the mundane lies at their root and waits to be unearthed. As a fan of historical games and Brindlewood Bay, I had to check this game out and consequently share my opinions with y'all. So put on your robe, prepare your prayers, and let's enter Rosewood Abbey. The PDF of the game is 186 pages long, featuring a full-color front and back cover and black and white interior art. The interior art uses medieval marginalia to emphasize the historical theme of the game, and I tell ya, those look great. All text is presented in clear and easy-to-read fonts, so layout and style already get a double thumbs up from me. Next to the PDF, the digital version also includes separate files for the rumor mill, rumor apocrypha, and of course, a character sheet. Talking about characters, character creation is pretty straightforward. You pick some features for your friar, ranging from a name and birthplace to their monastic purview, such as herder or librarian. You also modify an array of scores for your abilities, of which each monk has 4: vitality, composure, reason, presence, and community. For fans of other Brindlewood-based games, community replaces sensitivity. There's, after all, nothing supernatural happening at the Abbey, and so monks instead get an ability that rates how good they are with their local community. Characters also track their conditions and their joys in small things, objects that can grant them advantage on future rolls. The core resolution mechanic is familiar to everyone who has played a PBTA game before. You pick which move you make, roll 2d6, and add a relevant modifier. Based on your result and your move, you get an outcome that ranges from failure, partial success, to full-on successes. The moves your character can take are split between basic moves every character has access to, and specific friar moves only some monks might have. The moves are one of the many places where the themes of Rosewood Abbey shine through. Take for example the pious move and the profane move. Mechanically, they achieve the same thing. You use them when your monk does something risky. However, the pious move is done while inside the abbey, while the profane move is used when doing so outside of the abbey. When you roll low on the pious move, you get to know the consequences beforehand and can decide if you want to move forward and accept them. While the profane move inflicts a complication on you one way or the other. This nicely represents how things are safer within the abbey and how the outside world is more dangerous. I just love that. As mentioned, the monks investigate mysteries in and around their abbey. While other characters might believe these mysteries have divine or infernal causes, the monks do their best to prove that there's a perfectly mundane explanation for them. While investigating such cases, the monks gather clues, and once they have enough, the players can try to solve the mystery. This is a real play-to-find-out kind of game, because as Game Master, or Cantor as this game calls the role, you don't prepare any solution to a mystery. Instead, once the monks have enough clues, they can make a move to solve it and come up with their own solution. This kind of investigative TTRPG requires less prep from the GM and can be very rewarding when played with creative players who enjoy a good whodunit. While the monks labor to unearth the truth, the rumor mill in and around the abbey will start spinning, and the actual rumor mill game mechanic is applied. Over the course of a campaign, certain actions will garner virtuous or sinful rumors. The more rumors gathered, the wilder they get, and sooner or later, the Inquisition shows up for a tribunal to root out the cause of this talk of saints and sinners. The rumor mill sheet tracks all these rumors and their progression, and is in my opinion a great pacing mechanism for a campaign. It visualizes rumors spiraling out of control and also gives you a clear finish line. Once the tribunal has passed its judgment, the campaign ends, for better or worse. There's a lot to like about Rosewood Abbey, but I also want to specifically point out the replay chapter included at the start of the book. The replay has you read along with a group playing the game, including their preparations. This also covers topics such as lines and veils, and I'm glad to see this included. The replay itself was, at least for me, very useful to understand the expected flow of the game. I will say that the PDF could do with a few more bookmarks, and there's a typo here and there that snuck by the Abbey's scribe. But none of these take away from the things that make Rosewood Abbey interesting. This game knows what it wants to be about, and shows that in so many parts. From the way moves are set up, to the tone of the rumors provided, to the actual design of the rulebook. If you want to investigate mysteries in a medieval setting, with a rule system that supports the tone of the game and structured campaign play, then make sure to visit Rosewood Abbey soon. Links to the game on itch and TTRPG are included in the video description. Thank you very much for watching, and see you soon.